Hello everyone. In this video, we will study our next concept, that is scientific management. Scientific management concept is given by F.W. Taylor, and what it refers that management which thinks that by scientifically analyzing the work, it would be possible to find out one best way to do it. It means, first of all, we will have to analyze the work, right? How work can be done in an easiest way. And after that, finding out the one best way to do that particular work is scientific management. It means study of that particular work, that how we can organize, how we can divide that work, how we can analyze the work into the simplest elements, and how we can improve the performance of our workers. That all includes in scientific management. F.W. Taylor always said a manager should first analyze it thoroughly, and only then he must have to take the decision for his employee that how the work should be done and when the work should be done. This was the concept of scientific management. Now coming towards principles of scientific management. Principles of scientific management, Taylor gives these principles, that is the 4 principles. First is science, not rule of thumb. Second is harmony. Third is cooperation. And fourth one is development of each and every person to his or her greatest efficiency and prosperity. So, first one is science, not rule of thumb. It means we should not get stuck in a set routine or with an old technique of doing work. Rather, we should be constantly experimenting to develop new techniques, new methods, so that our work become much simpler, much easier, and much quicker. So this is the first principle. And second one is harmony, not discord. As per this principle, a superior must create such an atmosphere in the organization that labor and management consider each other indispensable. It means labor must think and management must think that the work can be done together, not the individual. So Taylor has referred to such a situation as a mental revolution. Okay, so that all the conflicts between two parties must be end and would be beneficial to both of them, that is management and employees. So third one is cooperation, not individualism. It means we should work in team. So all the activities done by different people must be carried on with a spirit of mutual cooperation. So Taylor suggested that manager and worker should jointly determine the standards, and they must do efforts jointly to achieve that particular standards. So it will increase the responsibility, it will increase the involvement. So results will be better in this way. Fourth one is development of each and every person to his or her greatest efficiency and prosperity. According to this principle, efficiency of each and every person should be taken care of right from his selection. A proper arrangement of everybody's training should be made. So these were the principles of scientific management given by Taylor.